We need you in any way possible. We are hurt, and our feelings have been disregarded from the other side, hoping that something could happen. We're desperate. I don't know what else to say. And for you guys, you know, I'm starting a GoFundMe, and if you guys are not able to donate, please share this out. It would mean the world. I'm starting a GoFundMe.
For those of you who missed the live stream, Phree Gaming is not only a dirty little cheater online, but he is an abusive, cheating partner, and his ex-partner seems to have disappeared and taken the child away from him. Good, he deserves it, after all the proof that his ex has shown online. So we're going to show you that in today's video. Let's crack on with it. For those of you who don't know about Phree Gaming, that's the live stream we're currently on now. Horrible bastard. So we're looking at the history of Phree Gaming on this channel, right? So there's got to be an older one somewhere now. Okay, so this one here, Phree Gaming shadow banned, Phree Gaming perma banned, Phree Gaming shadow banned again, Phree Gaming clearly using aimbot, Phree Gaming responding to the cheat accusations. This is the one where he was clearly being manipulative as he possibly could. Phree Gaming being perma banned live again, and Phree Gaming still using aimbot. Dirty cheating bitch, couldn't have said it better. And now we are here at this point, okay? This is the point we are at now. And believe me when I say this, his partner, who's involved in this scenario, has defended him on Twitter. She's defended him on Facebook to the high heavens. But kind of makes you wonder whether it was her behind that account being, you know, getting defended. So now what we're going to do, we're going to react to this video here that Phree Gaming has put up. This video is the reason I've not been myself lately. To donate, for more information, click the GoFundMe link. So this video, by the way, has a GoFundMe link attached to it from Phree Gaming, okay? Just going to turn that audio on there, and we are going to react to it now. So I'm going to put my headphones on for this bit, guys. Welcome everyone who's just stepping into the stream as well. We're about to just completely and utterly show the world how much of a dirty, horrible scumbag this guy right here actually is. Okay, let's go.
This is Julian Golchuk, and I know I'm probably speaking to the world right now. I just want to let my situation be known. And here's my mom right next to me. Hopefully you guys can hear me clearly. My daughter was taken from our home. And this is where her family lives, and her name is me and her had issues, as a lot of people go through in life, and ultimately she was supposed to return here to Texas where she was born, which I moved to Texas to build and raise a family, and now she's gone, and I have not seen my daughter, who was born on February 9th, 2023 at 3:57 a.m. I have not seen her for 62 plus days, and neither has my family. This is my mom. The last thing we wanted to do is reach out to the world. I didn't want to come online and do this.
I didn't want to come online and do this. Shut up, you muppet. Absolute muppet. No tears. No tears whatsoever.
We are chasing a woman who does not want to return to Texas with my daughter. And it has cost me so much money and so much stress mentally, physically, financially, emotionally. And all we want is my daughter back here.
Now listen, guys, before we go any further, this looks bad. Like, I'm mocking him for this fake crying shit he's doing. But one thing's for sure, right? His daughter's been taken away from him, right? Fine. And that would make anyone upset if they weren't a narcissistic. Yeah? So, unfortunately, right, and this is the unfortunate thing, this video looks like a money grab. He's put a GoFundMe link straight in the description, and then even at the end of this, he starts talking about, if you guys can help, there's a GoFundMe in the, and he goes up and down between this fake teary-eyed shit to normal talking.
That's it. And I don't have any money.
Oh, right.
To fight.
So He's crying at this moment that he has to say he doesn't have any money. Okay, mate.
These cases, and the longer this goes on, the more I'm not going to see my daughter, the more argument she has to stay where she's at, which is across the country in Oregon, by the way. Coming to you guys. And
honestly, it sounds like, from the information that we're going to show shortly, it sounds like the further away they are from you, the better. Okay?
With all of our hearts. My sisters are not here right now. They're working, they're out. And we come to the community, the gaming community, and the world to let you guys know that we need you in any way possible.
So anybody who's like ever done any form of acting, right? You understand about getting them tears going. Just watch his behaviour, watch what he's doing. He's like trying to. I was doing it then. I could probably sit here and I don't cry. Like, I can't remember the last time I did cry. But I reckon I could sit here and force myself to get tears in my eyes like that by doing that. It's what you do when you're a kid, right? And you don't want to go to school that day, so you try and pretend to your mum or your dad or both that you're not well, and then you get the tears going, right? And that's what he's doing here. But towards the end of this, right, it's like, but guys, please send us money.
GoFundMe, and if you guys are not able to donate, please share this out. It would mean the world. I just want to be a father and a dad.
It would mean the world. I just want to be a father, right? I want to tell you a quick little story now, guys. There was once a person by the name of Mr. Golds who got caught cheating in Call of Duty Warzone. He exposed his own cheat menu. He found himself getting permabanned on Twitch. But this wasn't the first time that he tried to somehow manipulate an audience into believing his lies. In fact, Mr. Gold went by another name before that. His real name. He actually went ahead and pretended that a family member was sick, and he'd done a large video begging other streamers and the community and the world for donations, sitting there with his wife by his side, both of them teary-eyed, and it all come out in the end that it was a lie and that nobody was sick. But for now, we're going to go and check out what his ex-partner Angel Face had to say on this matter. So Angel Face says, he's come to you with crocodile tears. I come to you with proof. For 2 years, I've been mentally abused by him. I've been physically abused by him. He has isolated me from friends and family, taken away all of my independence. I have been forced into sexual acts with him and other women only 6 weeks postpartum at the threat of losing my home, my car, my belongings, my animals and my daughter. I was left home over and over again whilst pregnant, while he would sleep with other women and force me to talk to them afterwards. He would make me lie to women about our relationship so they would believe it was a perfect and happy place where they would be loved unconditionally and safe. So he could have his 7 wives and his 15 plus children. All this after I became pregnant suddenly. I was told that if I did not get pregnant again by this upcoming June before leaving, that I would have to find somewhere else to go. That it didn't matter if pregnancy hurt or if I was scared. That he wanted 10 children, and even though he had other girlfriends, that I was to have all of his children. The 10 that I agreed to before sunset. When I was brought up, coming up with a safe and a healthy co-parenting plan for Santa, he threatened to say I was an unfit mother and have his sisters raise my daughter, with no reason other than I wanted to leave. Scrolling there. Before I got pregnant, we were in a normal relationship that was frequently really toxic. After my pregnancy, he became a monster. He made me hate my life. Every day I was screamed at, told I was stupid, forgetful, lazy, told other women were better than me. Told that he was a prize and that I was lucky to be with him, compared to other women that we were in relationships with us. So many of these women quickly realised who he was and decided not to speak to us anymore. I have proof of that as well. I supported him and helped him build his business for years. I loved him. I did anything for him. When I left, I tried to keep a healthy co-parenting relationship with him. He didn't want that. He wanted to control me. Every single day, Santa and him FaceTimed and at 11 AM unless he cancelled. I sent him pictures and videos of it 3 times a day. I even brought her to Texas to visit him. He did not want to see her because he didn't want to sign a visitation agreement for safety. All this up until last week. We had a perfect agreement for him. I was to move back to Texas, but the thought of moving on and going to the movie theatres was too much for him. So he called me and threatened me. I got restraining order the next day. I did not want to keep my daughter from her dad. I want to keep her safe, happy and healthy. I want her to watch me be strong and stand up for myself. I want her to know that a man should never scream at her and berate her for hours at a time because she spoke too quietly. I never wanted this for her. I have tried. Julian is an abuser. He is building a cult. So what are we saying on that so far? Bear in mind, guys, there are like 80 images now that we're going to go through as well. Bear in mind, this has all been put out onto public domain already. So any information being provided or shown on these images or on that post is already public information. I feel everything being said throughout this demonstrates and explains the behavior of a narcissist, and that's something I've said that Phree Gaming was for a very long time. He is a narcissistic prick, and unfortunately for Angel Face, you know, she's felt the wrath of that for some time, having to deal with the mental and physical abuse. And again, like I say, thoughts go out to her and her child as well. And I hope that they do manage to find a happy life that hopefully doesn't involve this level of abuse that she's been receiving. So we're going to get into the images now. First image. These are all like screenshots and whatnot that have been shared from Angel Face, okay? Angel, explain what, man? I'm trying to be gentle here with myself and you. Just hang on. I know what is wrong. And I know we're both hurt, sad. Please take care. Explain why you cheat. Angel Face replied, Angel, it's not going to help anything. Why do you want me to explain? Like, really? I'm young and I'm dumb and I'm full of myself. Life is hitting me fast. So, whoa, you mean someone who cheats in a video game actually cheats in real life as well? What are the chances of that? What are the chances of that? Swastify says some females be lying. Well, yeah, of course. But what if, like, all of these images we're about to go through now clearly back up everything she said, by the way? Okay? It's not like she just put a statement out with no proof. She even said at the start of that statement, you have crocodile tears, I have proof. We're going through the proof now. Yeah? Okay. The next one, she did mention in the statement that she would be revealing bruises, right? Now you can see legs, arms. In an abusive relationship, these are the types of places that one would be hurt because they are not visible under pants or short or long sleeve tops and so on. You would never really get hit in the face or the hands or, you know, the shins or maybe even the feet, whatever. The abuse in a physical abusive relationship tends to be like this, okay? I'm not an expert on it, but obviously you hear things over time, and this is the type of shit people deal with because they try and abuse the abusee whilst concealing it from the public to, you know, maintain that everything's okay status. So these are the images she's posted about the abuse. Now, okay, somebody could say, well, that could be off anything. And fair enough, they could. Some images here. I can leave. Why don't you want to say hi to your daughter? I'm not being anything. I'm being cool. I brought her out here. Okay, stay safe. If you're willing to write down a fair custody agreement and write down that you will not threaten me anymore, we can do this peacefully and I will drive back. If you cannot make me feel safe, I cannot work with you. I can go back to Lukeros until the flight. But I need to feel that it is not urgent that I leave. I want this to be fair, but if you cannot let it be fair, then I have to leave. Now, this is Angel Face 2 Phree Gaming because obviously she's threatened by him. So she's even thinking about putting herself in a little bit of danger just so her child can see the father. Okay? So she's messaging family members of Phree Gaming here as well. She needs her mum in her life. I care about Julian. I want him in her life. However, I must protect myself. I cannot just give up on my baby and let him take her. Which is fair enough. Now, here's a screenshot of another statement right here. I had been selfish and ungrateful by not slowing down and thinking before I acted. He told me, every time you do this, I think about all the other women out there who don't do shit like this. This looks like some sort of note log where she was in the process of the abuse and she decided to start taking note of things being said and done throughout. And you know what? That's the right thing to do. Timestamps, dates, everything you can if you're ever in that situation. Because if anything ever happens to you, you have got a log on your phone or on some device of some sort that the police could find. Okay, so if you're ever in some sort of abusive relationship, it is one of the biggest things you can do to protect yourself, but also if you've got any children and something severe happens to you, you don't want your children to be left with that abuser, not whatsoever. So taking notes like this can massively help. He said that I need to isolate myself, that people around me are influencing me. He said he feels trapped with me. He doesn't want people to assume he is the reason why we broke up. He said he believes I'm a good woman, but that he doesn't understand why I'm like this. I make my good life hard. I take his energy. I've got to remember that I am tolerated here. I'm wanted, but I will not be here if I can't fix my communication problems. I need to be ready to correct myself in all moments, no matter how I am feeling. I need to be grateful for the fact that I don't have to work. Do you understand? This is like him. She's taking notes on how to act around him. No one should have to do that. Nobody. Now, this is where it gets interesting. March 21st, Julian said I effectively communicated. What? March 21st, 12:21, quote, Angel is the best GPSer. I don't know what that means or whether it's a misspelling, whatever. March 22nd, 8:50 p.m. Angel effectively communicated her feelings. Julian gave praise. March 30th. This almost feels, by the way, like a third party taking notes. Yeah. March 30th, I acted selfishly by worrying more about me getting food than Julian getting home for his that he worked hard for. I didn't communicate my feelings or slow down and think before I spoke. I told Julian that he was disregarding me. I told him if he wanted me to cook when I get home, that he needed to help me with the baby. Don't you think it's crazy, like? No name? Fuck off then. So now we're gonna... It is gonna be quite long, this, guys, but there's so much information that's been provided by Angel Face to prove what she's saying as well. Make sure you smash that like button as well, guys. Oh, what was this? Cody Page, thank you very much for the donation. Not necessary, but thank you, much appreciated nonetheless. So this is between her and Wicked Pickle, which looks like an image of Phree Gaming. I will not be resigning the lease when I present myself. Okay, that's fine. She'll be a year old and I will have had time to do some classes. He said, I will feed my daughter. I will move out before the lease ends if possible. She said, this is crazy. Unless you plan to leave sooner, way sooner. I don't want to be your enemy. He said, good luck. You just became my enemy. So he said to her, you don't get that option. She said, I'll just do it my way then. Santa comes first. Okay then. I will also do it my way. I'm putting her first. You're not. She's not fit to live with you. I don't want to go this route. You're forcing me. Don't try that route. She said, I knew it. He said, knew what? You're telling me you're going to put me on child support. So, looked like his concern was only for child support there. Me and Anze are going to 6th Street. That's crazy. Why? I'm not okay with that. I'm going. We already talked about this. Okay, how long have you known about tonight? So it just seems like this is all like backing up the he's being controlling, he's being manipulative, he's basically trying to control the situation with the daughter. I'll stay here for Santa and you can kick me out if you want to, but I'm never having another baby. I've literally been petrified she will die since she was born and you're out partying it up like you can't bring something home to her. You want to go out and party, don't have 10 kids, save other women the hassle. Still not responding, but you're not even reading. I am, but not like a routine, not routinely. You rage like you do, then they might have to look whether you're fit to have Santa in your care. I'm not saying this to be mean, but I know they're going to be deciding what's best for the baby. To which Angelface replied saying, I have never raged. You have though. You should definitely not be around here. It's not about me. Please stop harassing me or stressing me out. Please get some help. I don't need to be abused by your son and you. So this looks like it's actually Phree Gaming's mother getting involved and heavily insinuating things regarding Angelface raging. Who is Phree Gaming? That's a very good question, Ayub. He is a dirty little cheater who we've exposed for being banned in the past on Call of Duty Warzone. And he is now an abusive, domestic violence ridden, horrible cheating bastard in real life as well. She probably relies on him for money. She did. It's clearly stated that he gave her zero independence. So she's receiving all of these messages not only from Phree Gaming but from his mother. Okay? And then more abusive messages from Phree Gaming. We're just powering through these now because I'll be honest, I've got dry mouth from reading them all. Right there. Just ridiculous, right? So now he's in this one, he looks like he's apologised for his behaviour. Just slip, I'm sorry, I understand, I will lay down, I understand everything you're saying and I won't try to change it. For my life, I have to just try and be better, have to find me. What I did is not right and shouldn't be me. Very self-obsessed, isn't he, throughout this ordeal? She said, just don't make anyone else feel this way. She said, he said, I get it, Angel. Don't want to anyways. I'm going to delete our thread now. She didn't. Unlucky Phree, mate. Get over jealousy. Be angry or be happy, up to you. I'm not doing anything anymore. You'd rather fight than just make me feel comfortable in this relationship. He said, okay. When we first get back together, you had different energy. That's what you think. You must be too comfortable. I want a man that respects me, doesn't put other women above me. Responding to her is more important than my feelings. And he said, no, it's not. Just looks like a list of constant missed calls. Okay, if I don't get the refund, there is a large window missed. I don't know when that window will open back up. I don't know whether that's even involved in why this screenshot's been. But this is again Phree Gaming saying, my mind and heart are racing, woken up multiple times. It's not leaving my head. I need you to tell me the truth. Please put it to rest. Tell the truth. I need to know. Did you or did you not? I know you don't care, but I'm hurting. If you tell me, it'd be better for me. I need to know if you were sexual. So this looks like post-breakup control. Rent free. I like that, troublesome. This is the problem though, isn't it? When you've got idiots online who are quite easy at manipulating people, like condescending like other people whilst making their opinion, right, about them, and all they care about is themselves, and put that across to a community. You just go, oh yes, Messiah. Yes, Master. And this is the thing. I just hope not many people have sent donations to his GoFundMe link, honestly. Here we go. He is in, this is Phree Gaming's mother, by the way. He is in Score Detention Centre. He's still being processed. Okay, the officer told me because I'm not cooperating, it will more than likely be dropped. I told him I didn't want him arrested. I feel like he's blaming me right now. I don't want him to hate me. A voice note was sent. Unfortunately, we can't play that. I couldn't tell. He seemed cold about it. His mum said, I'm sure he'll be okay. Any news? Not yet. I don't think they've released him. He may have a no contact order with me once he's released. Now, this is the post regarding why Phree Gaming was arrested, okay? Phree was arrested and went to jail because he dragged me through the house and would not allow me to gather the rest of my things and leave. I have bruises on my legs and arms as well as scratches. I did not want to call the police. Phree locked me outside of the house with no shoes on and no clothes in the pouring rain. I knocked on the door and he told me to call if I wanted my things. When they got there, I told them what happened and told them I didn't want him to be arrested. They said since he had admitted to putting his hands on me because I had visible marks, it was a mandatory arrest. Phree should not have posted about the arrest if he didn't want me to share details and pictures. No woman should ever be touched. I never provoked him or hit him. I only asked him to talk to me and end his stream. When he wouldn't, I unplugged it, and that's when he proceeded to drag me through the house and outside onto the concrete. If he continues to post about this to try and slander my name, I will go about pressing charges and post pictures of my bruises, to which we know now that she has done. So there's a story to it, there's an arrest linked to the bruises, there are images of the bruises. That is proof from Angel Face. That's enough proof for me to say that you should lock him up and throw away the key. Also in this as well, like, listen, I just want to say that no woman should ever be touched, correct? But also it goes both ways. Abuse in relationships can go on to men from females, men from men, women from women. I just think there should be absolutely zero abuse, mentally or physically, in any relationship. You know, and if ever there is, like I said earlier, log stuff in your phone, you know, dates, times, things like that. I'm not sure about the GoFundMe being taken down, but if there is any sort of legal regards as to why she's moved, if there's any legal paperwork that says he's not allowed contact, then I'm sure that GoFundMe will be taken down and people will be reimbursed. To be honest with you, I'm surprised he didn't just put up a PayPal link, if I'm being honest. So, this is here talking to Phree Gaming's mum. And Phree Gaming's mum responded to all of these saying, we're keeping it private. Yes, Julian wants you to be with Santa. It's most important. Oh yeah, we want to squash this down. Yeah. More notes being stated on the 27th of the 6th. He's using the pictures and videos I send to track my location. Like this is crazy stuff, isn't it? There is so much going on here. Like, these are just all notes that she's been keeping regarding FaceTime, specific moments. And I love this. I love the fact that she was clever enough to actually log stuff down. Whether the lawyers actually told her to do this or not, it's still good. He's got 2K so far. It's ridiculous, isn't it? Phree Gaming out there to gain money, and I bet you any money none of that will go towards him seeing his daughter. He seems the type to eventually, you know, it'll come out in the news that they found a body under his in his basement, or like buried in the concrete in the back garden. You know what I mean? I just hope for Angel Face's sake that she's sensible enough to just move away. Have nothing to do with him. He's hit her. He's mentally abused her. His mum has been involved in that abuse as well. It's damn right disgusting. He's asking for 15k. I don't use bench press. I could probably bench about 90 kilograms though. Don't know. Not something I do. I do push-ups. We went from cheating on the game to this. I think this has been going on throughout the duration of him cheating on the game, by the way. When he got permabanned, then he had to take her PC to do it. And then her PC all of a sudden got hardware ID banned. You gotta understand, Phree Gaming's a little rat. Absolute horrible rat. Somebody who's been caught out doing multiple things and he's still got people willing to send him $2,000. I really do hope these people wake up. Makes you wonder though, doesn't it? Like, these guys are willing to support him after cheating in a video game and being banned. And he manipulated them into like, oh my god, I'm just too good at the game. Right? Now he's literally beat the shit out of someone, dragged it through the house and kicked it out of the house unclothed. And people are still sending him money. Maybe people support that kind of shit. I don't. And I hope you guys don't. But this is ridiculous, wouldn't you say? I certainly would say. Make sure you're smashing that like button on the stream for me, guys. It gets it out there a little bit more. Right, let's keep going through these now. I'm unable, you're not listening. I have a business to run, a family to take care of. I work, maintain my health, so much more. Stop. I'm no longer speaking on this. Just don't do things above, respectfully. Even, this is her saying she'd pay for one of his flights to go and see his child. And this is his list that he put out of it. Maintain my health. I have a business to run, a family to take care of. I work. So, got a daughter, and apparently that's who he cares about. But in reality, it's all about him. That will traumatise her. We figured out the custody agreement is going to work. That will traumatise her. She can be fed in other ways. That changed once you took her and believed it to be okay. Sansa is my daughter. I am her mother. She should not be ripped from me, and I am the only person she's known. To take her is evil. The only person she knows. Holy fuck, you are crazy. You serious right now? I'll tell you now, in the UK, yeah, this type of argument just wouldn't even be happening. Mothers take kids away from fathers, or not even like taking kids away from fathers, but if a couple split up, it's the father that leaves in the UK, 99 times out of 100, and the child stays with mother, unless mother is unstable or, you know, an addict in some way or whatever, you know, deemed unfit. But that's a long process to get to that point. So this is all very bizarre to me, like reading through this and seeing that a father thinks that he's got full right to just have his daughter. Every child needs the mother. Father's job is to go out and work and earn and provide in a standard everyday family, right? And the woman is the loving, nurturing one who raises the children much better than a father can. And yet here you have him thinking that he's the be all and end all. He just wants that daughter there to have full control over Angel Face by the seams of it. And no child should ever be used as a weapon, ever. Yildiz says, in the end of the day, karma will come for dirty rat cheaters. I couldn't agree more, Yildiz. And I hope it really does hit him before he causes any more problems for this Angel Face and his child. Wow, here for you, no problem. Much appreciated for you being here. Rocking since the start, Triple B, love the work you do. You don't have to listen, just in my opinion, stay on topic. You're about to make the game better. No matter how much of a piece of shit he is. Much love, my boy. Well, Marcel, this is all a big part of it. We're exposing how much of a dirty this lad actually is. And he's a cheater in the game, and people are still willing to support him. This is completely on topic. We're exposing how much, like, how arrogant and how self-obsessed and what type of person it is who pretends to be a nice guy and pretends to be legit on a video game. This is what happens when parents separate, grow up, as you say. I tried to tell you over and over, you have no idea how I feel. Every minute hurts, every single minute. Think of it as a summer vacation, question mark. Yeah, all about him again. Julian, you will see her soon, or whenever you want to. You have no idea how much I'm burning right now. Like, how old's this guy? Is he like 17 or something? I mean, you don't think the way he's talking like he's in high school. So many conversations here. What I will do, guys, at the end of this stream, I'm going to actually link Angel Face's post. Because I can't be arsed reading through all of this at the moment. There's a lot of gibberish going on. I think a lot of the things that she stated originally have been proven already with images of bruising, mention of arrest and stuff like that. Overall, I want to say, Angel Face, if you do manage to actually watch this stream, you know, stay strong. Think about yourself and your child and protect you and your child from that monster. He is an absolute horrible piece of shit, and he doesn't deserve to be in any way, shape or form a part of his child's life until he sorts his head out.